Opponents of a new law aimed at illegal immigrants boycotted Prince William County businesses this week. Their goal was to signal their displeasure with an ordinance just approved by the County Board of Supervisors. The measure is intended to keep people who are in the country illegally from accessing government services. We're joined now live by Nancy Lyall and Greg Letiecq. She's with Mexicans Without Borders. He's with Help Save Manassas. Welcome to you both. Thanks very much for your time and for coming in.
Thanks.
Nancy, let's start with you. What do you think the boycott accomplished?
The point of the boycott was to draw attention to the fact that this resolution is going to hurt the county, both economically and financially. It's targeting a group of people, targeting a segment of the county that is going to make the county a hostile environment for people who are immigrants, and it's going to drive this population out. And if you do that, then the county is going to lose in terms of money that is being spent and as well as taxes that are being paid. And so the point is of the boycott is not necessarily to hurt any businesses at all, but it's simply to point out to the county that these folks are an integral part of this community, have been around for years and years and years, and that they've been paying taxes and they've been spending money in the county, and to drive them out would seriously hurt the county economically.
Is there any way to know how many people participated in the boycott? What impact do you think it had in this sending a message idea?
We don't know the numbers, obviously. We know that it's been advertised very well. There's been a lot of media surrounding it, and we've had a tremendous amount of support from the community, people coming forward and saying that they wanted to participate in it and that they were abiding by it. So we think that the message, the key here is the message, is being made, is getting across, and so we think that the boycott has been very successful so far.
Greg, what thoughts do you have about this week's attempt to signal in a broad way displeasure with the new law?
The boycott's clearly failing. A number of businessmen have announced that they don't support the boycott and believe that it is an unfair attempt to harm the business community in Prince William County and hold the business community accountable for the actions of the Board of Supervisors. Additionally, the boycott is targeting those businesses in jurisdictions outside of Prince William County and holding them hostage to the political agenda of Mexicans Without Borders. Our reports are that the traffic in the retail environment hasn't changed at all, and about the only businesses that seem to be feeling any effect from this are those businesses that had previously reached out to the Hispanic community, trying to provide them with the goods and services to help, support them. And if they choose not to put up the green and white signs, they're being boycotted pretty heavily. And since they don't have the deep pockets of a large retail chain, they're feeling the effects pretty strongly.
For folks outside the community, when you talk about the green and white signs, what's that a reference to?
The green and white signs are posted by businesses that want to engage in this political debate, saying that they support that they're an immigrant business, or that they support the proposal from Mexicans Without Borders to have the Board of County Supervisors rescind the resolution that they passed unanimously on July 10th.
With these green and white signs put up, do you think, by businesses that feel, a political sensitivity, if you will, to recent immigrants and wanting to say, hey, listen, don't, keep the dollars flowing. We're with you in a political sense.
Right. Many business owners have called us and said that they clearly feel that this action is discriminatory against many of their consumers and their clients, and so they want that sign up in their window so that their clients know that they support them and that they are opposed to the resolution.
For folks, Greg, who take issue with what the Board of Supervisors did, elections only come along every few years, so it's not like you change elected officials that often. Does it strike you wrong that people who don't like this new ordinance would seek some other way of expressing in a public way their displeasure? I mean, we've seen during the course of, and I know some people won't like this being described as a civil rights push, although I'm sure that for some it is that, but the boycott is a feature of civil rights fights past.
But why hold businesses in Manassas City or Manassas Park accountable for the actions taken by the Prince William County Board of Supervisors? This has created a very hostile environment for our local business community, and it's irresponsible to target the business community with either join the political agenda of Mexicanos Sin Fronteras, or we're going to tell all of our folks not to do business with your stores.
Phone lines open for afternoon viewers. Phone lines open for you to join our conversation. 703-387-1020 is the number. We'll go to the phones in just a moment. We'll speak with Maureen in Manassas first. We look forward to taking as many of your calls as we can as we discuss this issue with our guests here today. It's the Prince William County boycott that's been going on to protest, as we say, the ordinance passed recently by the Board of Supervisors. What impact has the law had in terms of people accessing services in a real way? Do we know? Greg, you first.
The resolution did not remove services from anyone that weren't legally entitled to them in the first place. No one under this resolution is being denied statutory public benefits or anything of that nature.
But is anyone being denied anything as a result of what the board just did?
No, not at all.
But it wasn't intended to be symbolic, was it?
No, right now there's a phase of trying to get a handle on exactly what statutory public benefits are not provided to illegal aliens under state and federal law, which are required to be provided regardless of immigration status,
Gotcha.
and then what sort of falls in the middle of where there's some discretion. And frankly, I don't think that there's a whole lot that falls in the middle, and very little of that is going to be of great importance. But ensuring that those benefits that are not legally allowed, such as Section 8 housing vouchers, women and infants, children, there's a welfare program, WIC, TANF, a number of statutory benefits are prohibited to illegal aliens under state and federal law now. And a lot of this is to ensure that the law is complied with.
And your feeling is wherever they can block access to services, they should, even if it ends up at the end of the day being kind of narrow.
No, the idea here is to ensure that those benefits that are not supposed to be going to illegal aliens don't actually end up going to them. Those that we are required to provide to them are provided. The talk about the libraries and swimming pools, I don't think it's economically feasible, nor has anyone called for saying that we want to ensure that illegal aliens are barred at the door of the library. That's a statement that Mexicano Sin Fronteras has tried to bring up to try to scare and instill panic and fear in the immigrant community.